All right. I'm just trying to pull up the questions. But as you guys know, I don't do a whole lot of live shows. So hopefully it works. So if you guys have questions, just put them in the live chat. But I do have some stuff that I just want to go over. Hey, what's going on, guys? So let's see. Finally made a live chat here. Yeah, I've been wanting to do it for a while. So hopefully I can do some more soon. Cool, Germany. So the first thing that I just want to talk about, hey, what's going on? So yeah, I guess if anybody has any questions, I'll answer any questions that you guys have. For the time being, let some more people come in. Probably be on here like 10, 15 minutes, something like that. I got to do a meeting in a little bit. And then, yeah, so. But the one thing that I wanted to just mention, a lot of questions I've been getting from people lately is retail arbitrage dead? And no, it's not dead. You can still make a lot of money, and you can still do very well with it. For new people coming in, just getting into Amazon, it is a little bit harder because a lot of stuff is restricted. So because of that, you really have to pick and choose what you buy. I know a lot of people are still buying Nike, even though Nike, I think we're just days away from Nike when they say they're going to be restricted. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe some people will be allowed to sell Nike, maybe not. What is the easiest way to start an online business? I'm going to get to that in just a second. And then what is the easiest way to get into wholesale? Okay, I want to answer that one as well. The easiest way is just to start contacting different companies. That was how I started. I didn't have a course that taught me. I didn't know, what to do, where to start. I just started sending emails to companies. I probably sent out maybe 20 or 30 before I started to figure out that my email was just completely wrong. So, yeah, I did have a good vacation. Thanks. But yeah, my email was just completely wrong. I was telling myself on Amazon all this stuff, and I didn't give them any value. So the easiest way to get into wholesale is just to email some of these companies. And I recommend don't email the big companies. Email some of the smaller ones that are just getting going, that don't really have a presence online, because it'll be easier for you to get to build a relationship with each other. And they're going to try to send you more stuff. They're going to give you a little bit more leeway than a big company would. Storage fees going up. Chances are they are. Storage fees need to go up all the time. Now, for me as a seller, I don't like it, but from Amazon, as a Amazon shareholder, fees have to go up because obviously that aspect of Amazon needs to continue to be profitable. So Amazon's probably making money, a lot of money right now, just with their storage facilities, but there needs to be that margin in there so that they aren't losing money at all. Do you still do online arbitrage? I do. I do online arbitrage every single day. It is getting a little bit harder. It was just 2 weeks ago. I didn't order much stuff last week, but it was 2 weeks ago that I had an order canceled from Target, and I don't have many orders canceled. I send stuff to my house. I send stuff to the office, send stuff to different prep and ship companies. So things are going all over the place. I'm not sending them all to the same location. I'm not using the same credit card every single time. I try to mix it up. So yeah, so it is getting a little bit harder, but there's still money to be made. Okay. I tried to start writing as a freelancer on Upwork, but I haven't got any jobs due to no experience. Any suggestions? The main suggestion that I have for you is to lower your bid and give somebody a reason to hire you. The two things I recommend is a lower bid. So you're giving them, the same job that somebody else is going to do for lower price. Second thing is you give them 100% satisfaction guarantee. You will make edits to whatever writing job you're doing until they're 100% satisfied. You do that, you should be able to get the job. Especially if it was me hiring. If I was hiring somebody and they said, I'm going to give you 100% satisfaction guarantee, plus I'm going to charge you half price, that's really a win-win for the person that's hiring. Have you used Jungle Scout? And if yes, what are the pros and cons? I use Jungle Scout all the time. Actually, I wasn't going to go live today. The video that I was going to do, the video that I actually did, and it just hasn't uploaded yet, is actually on Jungle Scout. I'm actually doing private label research and just showing you the steps to it. So that's probably going to come up tomorrow. What do you see for Amazon in the near future? Restrictions? Is there end game to get rid of? See, I don't think, Flippin' Joe, I don't think Amazon's trying to get rid of small sellers, because small sellers make up a big chunk of all the sellers. Actually, they might be, let's say there's 1 million small sellers and only 15, 20,000 big time sellers. It's in their advantage to keep all the sellers and have that mix, because some of the small sellers are bringing products that these bigger sellers aren't doing, that some of them just aren't offering. So that's my thoughts on it. More restrictions, yes, I think there will be more restrictions. I think Amazon's going to really start to buckle down. A lot of these, everyone says they're Chinese sellers. They could be sellers anywhere. I'm not trying to pick on the Chinese, but when you see somebody has a new listing just launched and they're offering products for half price, everyone says they're Chinese sellers are trying to scam people out of money. They can honestly be from anywhere. So I think Amazon's going to try to really buckle down on that. They don't want to see a bunch of stores that are just being launched and pretty much taking over the entire listing. Question regarding a service business: what's the best way to increase and convert clients and to make them trust you more? Do you think a website is mandatory? In this day and age, a website is almost mandatory, because it shows that you have a presence online. Now, as far as a service business, I'm not sure what kind of service business you're talking about, but let's say you're doing a construction business. Even though contractors aren't really going to go look at your website and do all that stuff, then hire you through there. They're going to want to meet you and all that, but they still want to see what projects you've worked on, kind of what your background is, how they can contact you, all that. So I do think a website is a great option, but it's not required. But I do think it's beneficial to have. What is my profit target for retail arbitrage? So this is something that I get hammered on a lot, because I have it at like 30%. Okay, 30% or above, I'll buy it. The reason for that is because I'm putting a lot of money in. Now, when you're just starting out and you have, $1,000 or $10,000, you can find more stuff doing retail arbitrage that might give you that profit margin or that ROI of, let's say, 50% or 100%. Once you get up to 20, 25, $50,000 that you're spending every single month, it's hard to find those products. So that's why I bring my profit my ROI down as far as that. Yeah, try that and let me know how that goes. What tools do I use for online arbitrage? Two main ones: tactical arbitrage. So I use tactical arbitrage and I use OA X-ray. The other thing I use obviously is Inventory Lab. It just makes it very easy because I'm buying a lot of inventory that is, 5 here, 5 there. So because of that, I want to know where I bought it, how much I paid for it. So at the end of the quarter, end of the year, I can do all my taxes and I'll be good there. Even only a year in, we start a website. Yeah, even if you're only a year in, or you're just starting out, or you've been doing this for 5-10 years, I think you should have a website. I have a website for pretty much everything I do, just because I see the value of it. And until you start to see the value of people coming to your site, and this thing just working for you automatically, whether you're awake or you're sleeping, once you see that value, you'll come around to having a website. So you're just getting started. What's the easiest thing to sell? Non-restricted products. So that's the thing. So I have a bunch of different accounts. My last account that I created was actually opened 6-7 months ago. It was opened towards the end of January. And so the stuff that I list, So like toys, people tell me, some toys, or a lot of these toys are restricted. I use my last account, especially when I'm creating lists or anything like that. I use my last account, the account that I've used for the least amount of time. It's been open for the least amount of time. And that's when I use to try to figure out if things are restricted or not. So trying to tell you what's restricted and what's not, it's hard to do because every account's different. As far as the easiest thing to sell, I'd sell something that, for one, obviously it's not restricted. Two, anything that you can send to Amazon. So don't do merchant fulfilled. I do some merchant fulfilled right around Q4 and the holiday season, but that's just because there's not enough time to send it all out to Amazon and get it, through their system and actually sold before, Christmas time. So do FBA, a small item. Just getting started, you just want to go through the process. So if that means you're not going to make 100% ROI, you're going to make maybe 40 or 50, you're still make a little bit of profit. That's still good. Just learn the process. And every item out there is different. Some people prefer toys, some people prefer sporting goods, grocery products, clothing, shoes, books. So choose something that you like. Yeah, and lists, and see, that's the thing. I do offer some lists. So any of you that are in the list group for this month, or the 2 list groups, they're $20 a month. Last week, so if you didn't get the email last week, I didn't send out any of the products. So this week, instead of 5 products, you're actually gonna get 10. And it's some, it's not the best thing for everybody. So if you get in it, you don't like it, the next month, just cancel it. No big deal. It's not gonna get you rich. You're not gonna be a millionaire because of a list that I provide. It's gonna give you a little bit more inventory to buy. That's gonna give you a little bit better of an idea of kind of what's out there. So you're not just like laser focused on just a few things. So what are my thoughts on? What are my thoughts on selling several things for cheap versus selling an expensive item a few times, or a few items? So I like to mix it. I diversify my business across all platforms, all whatever. So I do cheap stuff, I do expensive stuff. I have a mix. I go wide just throughout everything. So different categories, different products, different brands, different colors, different variations, everything. And I think being diversified, especially now, is a great thing to do. You don't want to get stuck having, especially a bunch of really expensive products or thousands of cheap ones. You don't want to get stuck holding those. What are your thoughts on Bing ads, Earl? If you want to kind of explain that a little bit more, or give me a little bit more information there. So what are my thoughts on Bing ads? Currently, I'm running. I checked yesterday. So my affiliate marketing course comes out, I think it's going to be like in a week. I'm finishing up the videos now. And I looked yesterday, I think I have like 17, 18 Bing ads running right now. So I like Bing ads. I like it better than Google AdWords because it's cheaper. You don't get as much traffic. It doesn't convert as well, but it's still, for the price, you can't beat it. Unless you're doing Facebook. But if you're talking about Bing ads for Amazon, I do it a little bit. I don't do it as much for Amazon products that I'm selling for all my private label. I do Amazon. I do Jump Send, which used to be Review Kick. That's something that Greg Mercer and whatever they're called, Jungle Scout. That's one of their services or products. So that's a great one to get into. Then I also do Facebook ads. But as far as Bing ads, I do Bing ads more for promoting like a landing page and email opt-in, affiliate products, stuff like that. With your private label products, do you create an affiliate program for other people to market your products? It seems like it would get you free advertising. For my private label products, because I sell all of them on Amazon, there is the Amazon affiliate network. Or associate, so you can become an affiliate that way. It's not something, I don't go and push it, because the people that are in affiliate marketing, they probably have some idea of what private label is or selling on Amazon, FBA. So I don't want to push my products on them and then they see what I'm selling and then they just do the exact same product, because a lot of my products are private label. I'm just putting my logo on them, making a few adjustments. That's it. So they're pretty much all going to be easy to get into. So as far as that, I don't do a whole lot that way. I think you've been wanting a website, but the other half didn't think it was necessary, and he looks up to you. So awesome. Website in the making soon. Yeah, do a website. Even if pretty much all my websites, I think I have 2 Wix websites. One might not even publish. I have more, but so Wix is, it's a free way to make a website. The other one, I do my own hosting. So I'll buy the domain name, get the hosting, or put the domain name on my hosting account, and I just put a simple WordPress site. It's very easy. I like to do everything in WordPress. I've been doing it for about 10 years, 11 years. And WordPress is, I could probably put a complete site together, maybe 10 minutes. It's very easy. Yeah, the lists, they help, especially, just getting you going. I know they're not going to make you a ton of money, but like I said, they're going to help you a little bit. Sorry for the video about affiliate marketing. Mentioned Bing ads. I'm a CPA marketer, and I want to start testing Bing ads. Just wanted to hear your advice. So yeah, so any CPA, there's a few that I'm doing right now. One is I'm promoting a subscription box. It does very well. I think it's like $10 $10 a subscription. So that one's good. So yeah, there's Bing ads. For that, it works out great. But for CPA, I think Facebook is going to be your best bet. I'm sorry for the kind of delay, but I'm just trying to think. Facebook is going to be, I think, your best bet for CPA. And there's so many people on Facebook already. But one of the things that I've been noticing is that do a little video, okay, sponsor the video, boost up that video a little bit, and then you'll start to see more people actually go through that action. Because especially with the video, your call to action at the beginning, end of video, even in the description box, and in the comments as well, you can get a lot of people to convert. Can you acquire a business that has an Amazon account associated to it? I was thinking about doing this to have more ungated categories, since some categories are difficult or impossible to get in. Can you acquire a business that has an Amazon account? So yeah, so I don't know the website, but there is a website out there that you can buy an Amazon FBA account, or Amazon seller account. I think the last time I looked, an account that was 3 years old, 4 years old maybe, with all categories ungated. So they opened it up to every single category. That included grocery, beauty, health, shoes, clothing. Again, I think the only one that wasn't ungated in was wine, but I think they sold that one for $25,000. Okay, and it was no contacts, there was no inventory, there's nothing. It was pretty much just the website that went along with that Amazon account. Okay, and then it was the Amazon account. Just started WordPress. Yeah, WordPress is easy. There's so many widgets. There's so many themes. Some of the ones that I like to use, Woo Themes is a great one. I think WooCommerce is the one I like to use a lot for any e-commerce site. So yeah, I'm at a loss with what to write about. I only have 3 posts. I'm working on it though. Send me an email. Send me an email. Let me know, what your website is. Send me the URL, and kind of just let me know what that is, and I can take a look at and kind of give you some advice. And anybody else out there that has a website that they need some advice on, just send me an email, and I'll help you with that. I don't use Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, I understand it a little bit, but anybody that I talk to doesn't really, they can never explain to me exactly what it is. Now, like I said, I understand it a little bit, I understand how it works, and I wish I would have bought it years ago, but I didn't. Right now, I'm too busy with other things to really worry about Bitcoin. But people out there that have it, that have been using it, great. How can I find your WordPress? Like I said, just send me an email and we can talk about it over there. And there's a couple other things I just wanted to mention. So somebody asked me, so there's 3 affiliate marketing questions I just want to answer. One is, when will your affiliate course be available? It's going to be available probably within a week. So if you haven't subscribed to any of my email lists, so if you haven't bought something from me over on Gumroad, if you haven't signed up for my passive income guide or my 10 lessons, then go do one of those because that's where I'm going to send the email. And I'm also going to do posts here on YouTube and over on Facebook. So when it does become available, that's how I will tell you guys. What is the easiest way to make money with affiliate marketing? The easiest way, in my opinion, is to promote something to your friends and family. Like yesterday, I have kind of a local Facebook group that I use, and I promoted the Amazon Echo. So that was normally $179.99. Amazon had it marked down to $89.99. I promoted that, ended up selling 4 of them. And this is a pretty small group, so that was one way that it was just so easy. And that was Amazon Prime Day. Everyone was looking to buy something. Everyone was looking at deals. And so that was just one way to do it. Would I start with paid lists or online arbitrage software? To start, if you're not sure, just get a paid list. You can turn that into profit faster than getting software, because the software you have to learn. So if you don't mind learning and you don't mind spending the time doing that, do it. I like to go with quality products. I actually ordered a product 4 months ago from China. It was so cheap. I think I ordered 100 units for $135, and that was including shipping. Okay, so it was almost more beneficial for me to just get the 100 products, because they wanted $50 just to have one product sent to me to test it. So I just ordered 100 products, and they had it was like all these different pieces, but then they had a compass on it. The compass sucked; it didn't work, and half the products sucked as well. So it just wasn't quality, but there was great margin. So like I said, I'd rather have quality product. It's going to sell better, and I'm trying to build a brand. I'm not trying to just make a little bit of money now and get out. Yeah, I've heard about the textbook restrictions on Amazon. Not every single textbook is restricted. So people that have been selling textbooks, it seems like they're a little more open. I've sold a lot of textbooks. I'm not like Reezy Resells or I think Caleb Roth is another one. I'm not probably as big as they are with books, but I do other things. So as far as my account, I probably can't sell as many textbooks as like they can, but every account's different, like I said before. How much do I think you can profit? So Fancy Cloud asked a question, and this is something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while, and I probably will do a course on Instagram, affiliate marketing or whatever with Instagram. But how much do I think someone can profit if they get 800 to 900 followers? The easiest way to put it is you should be able to make right about 50 cents to $1 for every single follower you have. Okay, so if you have 800 to 900 followers, you should be able to make anywhere from $400 to $450 every single month. And that depends on how engaging the followers are. If they like all your posts, everything that you do, so you can make money, and it also depends on what your topic is. If your topic is entrepreneurship and making money online, it's probably gonna go down to if you have 1,000 followers, they'll probably go down to close to $50 a month. Now, if you're talking about cars and automotive, it might go up to 200, 300. If it's very specific, that's where it's going to go up to $450. Have a fidget spinner. Used to have a Shopify store. Had 100 followers, no one bought anything, so I closed it down. Think someone will buy now. Fidget spinners are starting to get the marketplace is just too saturated with fidget spinners. A lot of people have them. They're not as hard to get like they were 2 months ago. So fidget spinners can still make money, but you need to learn to adapt, because you don't want to get stuck with thousands and thousands of these and not be able to move them. One last thing. So somebody asked me, how long do I think it would take for somebody to make $1,000 with affiliate marketing? And it all depends on where you're going to do your promotions. If you're going to do it on Instagram, you're going to do it on Facebook, you're going to do it on YouTube. There's so many ways. I actually had a client just the other week that we talked about an hour, maybe a little more than an hour, and he already made about $1,300. And so he's promoting courses over on ClickBank. So for that, 2 weeks, and he's made over $1,000. Other people takes them a month. Some people it takes them a few months. So it really just depends on kind of who you are, how dedicated you are to making this business work, and yeah. Any site suggestions for paid lists for online arbitrage? No, I don't really know. I know before, I think FBA Masters, Jason Wilkie, they had one that they did like all the time. They don't do it as much anymore. I still have mine a little bit. So kind of just look around and see. If I made Instagram, I'm not into the whole social thing, but is it this can increase sales? I may be open to it. If I made Instagram, post stuff for sale, would that be lame? If you only post stuff for sale on Instagram, a lot of people won't follow you. They might like the picture and everything, but they're not going to really engage with it any more than that. So I wouldn't do just stuff for sale. I would try to make it engaging, try to make it an exciting page, and go from there. I had a page that was just based on sales, and it did okay. I think I went from 0 to like 4,000, 5,000 followers in the first, I think, 6 weeks. But I didn't get a lot of sales. So it was too much work for the amount of money it was bringing in. I also have a Instagram account with 12,000 followers and a pretty narrow but passionate niche. Get around 7 to 8% engagement. What do you think is the best way to monetize? I'm not sure what the niche is, so I can't really tell you how to monetize it. But a great way is doing any type of print-on-demand shirts. That's a great way to monetize almost anything. Also try to find a course, try to find a product, try to find something to do a little bit of affiliate marketing there, and then try to get your own product as well. I'm always for getting your own product. Okay. Do you have any experience with retail? Do you have any experience with retail arbitrage with creating an email listing with a product copied from Sears and selling it at a higher price, drop shipping? I don't do any drop shipping. I have a client that actually does drop shipping. That's pretty much his core business. But from what I've been hearing from a lot of people that have contacted me, is they're trying to get out of drop shipping, but because it's so involved and it's almost like a headache. So that's not something I want to get into. How many Instagram accounts do I recommend that you have? I'm on one IP. So the IP doesn't really matter, I don't think. It might, but I don't think it does. I don't think Instagram really cares how many you have, as long as they're quality accounts. You're not just spamming people. It's not just, obviously, no nudity or anything like that. So as long as you stick to their terms of service, I think you'll be fine. What's your customer acquisition cost? If you're talking about over on Facebook or Instagram, or even on Bing ads, anything like that. Anytime I'm doing something for my passive income homemade entrepreneur. It's very cheap. So I don't know. I'll have to look into that. On the next one, remind me. Hopefully you're on the next one. I'm gonna look into that probably after this, and then yeah, the next live show, I'll answer that. Just make sure you remind me. Yeah, if you do mass following and unfollowing, yeah, you don't want to have a bunch of different accounts, especially if you're gonna mass follow and unfollow on every single one. So yeah, just don't do that. But there's so many ways you can get followers. You don't need 20 different accounts. One would be fine. It all depends on kind of how you're gonna monetize it. Don't just create an account just for the sake of creating an account. Create an account with an idea how you're gonna actually monetize it, how you're gonna make some money, and kind of go from there. So I definitely went over my 10 to 15 minutes. Answered some of the questions that I had. So I think that is about it. I need to get on a call in about 5-10 minutes. So need to get out here before I lose my voice. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Send me an email or message me over on Facebook. I'm always available to help you out any way I can. I'm gonna try to do another live video maybe at the end of this week. I'm gonna try to do some more, just because I know a lot of you guys want to ask these questions, but maybe you don't want to get on Facebook, or you don't want to send an email, or maybe you just don't want to wait. So I completely understand that. But again, thanks for watching the video. Again, if you have any questions, send me an email. Let me know what your questions are, or message me on Facebook, and I'll see you guys later.